Hello, people. This is Bravo Bickham, and I'd like to say that I am sick and tired of EDP's bullshit. I cannot believe that this guy is still, like, roaming the world like he's a free man and shit like that. Like, this guy literally tried to fuck a child, and he's still roaming the fucking earth like he did not a damn thing wrong. Like, okay, I get that, like, the guys who busted him, Chet Goldstein and that fucking CC Unit dude. I understand that these guys are like noobs and they don't really understand that what they're doing. Well, I mean, it's not wrong what they're doing. They're just really not professional about it. So I understand to an extent, like, why EDP isn't in jail. But it's like, okay, so they got him they got him deleted off YouTube. They got him deleted off Instagram, and like pretty much any like social media platform like in existence, EDP can't use them. But for some reason, he's not locked up. Like, these guys even got EDP on the fucking news, but for some reason, he's just like unable to go to jail. I think they reached out to the police and they just said it's not enough evidence or whatever. Like, there's a bunch of fucking. I'm not even gonna go into detail about the fucking like text messages and shit like that. It was fucking disgusting. So let me see. So since EDP has been off YouTube, what has he been up to? Well, the guy has to make money, right? Even though he should be locked up. Since he's a free man still, the guy has to make money and, live. So, what he basically did was, the day after he got deleted, I don't know if he was deleted. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was deleted off YouTube when he made this video taking shots at Chet Goldstein and the CC Unit guy. He was taking shots at these guys. Like, oh, fuck you guys think you're hot shit or whatever, just because I guess they're younger than him, with the bigger following. I don't know if they had a bigger following, but, younger than them, successful YouTubers and shit, they were, like, mad at him for, like, fucking with him. But, I mean, hey, guy got what he deserved. He shouldn't have been trying to fuck a child any fucking ways. So, he made the video and all that, blah, blah, blah. After that, EDP was deleted off YouTube, like, the day after he made that video. As well as Chad Goldstein. Not really sure why he got deleted. I know that he's like a fucked up guy, but he isn't fucked up to the point where like he lost all his fucking like social media rights like EDP. He ain't that bad, but he's still a bad person. So in that video, when he was talking about those guys fucking with him and whatnot, he didn't really mention what he did, like as far as like fucking with that child. He didn't talk about a single thing he did. He hasn't, he got busted back in May. It is now March. March is just turned March. So it's been 10 full months. And this guy hasn't done shit, like, regarding him trying to fuck a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is some very suspect shit. Like, how we can just move on like that. Like, EDP is a crazy ass, like, person. Like, think about it. Like, when famous people fuck up, they apologize. Whether it's sincere or insincere, they apologize and they usually try to explain themselves. Even, like, Travis Scott, even though I don't really like him, like, I like 3 of his songs, at least Travis Scott had the decency to say something about what he did. EDP hasn't said a word about what he did. I remember EDP was on this app. It was called Bigo or Bigo. I don't know. It's a live streaming app where you get to, go live, do whatever you want, People, before I even talk about that, there are people that still support this guy. There are people that still like him, or I don't know if they're just trying to get close to him so they can fuck with him some more, or maybe try to find out where he lives. But for those that follow him, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look. It looks like you still like the guy, knowing what he did. Anyways, there's a bunch of guys that support him and help him out with this Bigo app and shit. So some of these guys have gotten close to him enough to the point where they can like collab with him on these live videos. And these guys are like, "Oh hey EDP, I'm a huge fan of you. I haven't watched you in a long time, such and such." Then all of a sudden they'll be like, "Fuck you, you tried to fucking child, fuck you," and all that. And then he'll just say block him, get rid of him, and all that bullshit. Like he just won't say a word about what he did, and that's kind of like infuriating. It's like, bruh, like, okay, yeah, you're never gonna go back to where you were, but at least you could apologize about what you did in a attempt to maybe get your shit back. I don't know, you probably won't get that shit. I wouldn't give you your shit back if I was the head of YouTube. But anyways, very fucked up situation, and I hate that this guy is not locked up yet. So now, EDP can't do YouTube, he can't do social media, so he can't make money, right? Alright, so this guy goes back to the basics, tries to get a job. So, as far as I know, this guy has tried to get 2 jobs. The first job I heard about was Chuck E. Cheese. Out of all, okay, first of all, this guy shouldn't be free. But out of all jobs, this guy chose Chuck E. Cheese. Now, for those who don't know the slogan to Chuck E. Cheese, it's where a kid can be a kid. Now, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese well over 10, maybe 20 times around there. You know, I didn't go that much. Parents were strict. I went there enough times to know that's not a hangout spot for adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that adults work there and all that, you know what I'm saying? Of course. But that's not really a place for EDP at all. There's really hardly anywhere. Now that I think about it, society is not a good place for EDP. EDP is putting people in danger. Whether he's, you know, how do I say this? Whether he's planning on fucking a child or not, he's still putting people in danger. He's putting people in a very dangerous situation, especially if they know what this guy has done. And it's very fucked up that EDP isn't locked up. I know I've said that a bunch of times already, but it just really makes me mad that this motherfucker still ain't locked up yet. Okay, so he tried to do Chuck E. Cheese. If he did work there, it wasn't long, because I'm not sure if he worked there, but I know that he had filled out an application to go work there. So Chuck E. Cheese didn't work. Now the second job I know for sure he worked at, it was Lyft. Well, you know, it's not a job to work at, it's an app. Anyways, he did Lyft. I guess dude assumed everything was alright. Okay, fine, I'll do this. I'll just wear a mask. You know, no one will know who the fuck I am. There's a bunch of niggas named Brian out there, so I'll get away with this. Well, it wasn't too long. So one of his passengers found out who he was. So they took a picture of him, posted it on TikTok, screenshot his profile, all that. Hey, look, EDP works for Lyft now. Bruh, if you post it on TikTok, you're not gonna get away with shit. Do you know how many murderers they found on TikTok? All these criminals and shit. Every time my mom shows me, nowadays, my mom shows me a criminal that they found, it's on TikTok. If you get posted on TikTok, you're not gonna get away with shit. And to my surprise, EDP has a TikTok account now. 100,000, he probably has 200,000 now anyways. EDP needs to get the fuck off TikTok, bro. TikTok is definitely for kids. This guy is like seriously passionate about fucking children, dude. Like, that is fucking insane, bro. Like me, I'm 21, right? The youngest girl in my DMs is 22. No, I said youngest. I said youngest, meaning that the rest of them motherfuckers are like, shit, I don't know, mid-20s. I'm pretty sure it's in that range. But anyways, dude, I don't fuck with children. I think that, let me put it this way. Children are not sexy. There's nothing sexy about that. Not only is it against the law, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why do you want that? It's just not right. Like, the youngest I've went for is like 19. And I'm talking about, like, you know, Once I hit 18, the youngest that I ever went for was 19. And it's like, even that felt odd. Like, just because you're over the age of 18 doesn't make you an adult. In my opinion, that's what I'm saying, you know? I'm not saying I'm a full grown adult, but shit, I'm a legal adult, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, though, like, it's just not right. Like, okay, let's just say EDP wants someone that's, I don't know, small or young looking. Okay, that's fine. But damn, bro, like, don't fuck a child. That's not right. That's disgusting, man. Like, ugh. Like, bro, children are not sexy to me, dude. If anything, children are fucking retarded, dude. Like, okay, if it's my own child, okay, I love you and all that. I can't wait to have a child. For real. I don't want to fuck one, dude. Like, what is so, like, cool about that? An adult having sex with a child. What is so cool about that? Why do people want that? Like, you know, me and my mom, we had this discussion, and we were like, dang, though, EDP really fucked up this time. And then my mom was like, well, you know, people are like that because I think it's something, I don't remember exactly what she said, but I think it's just something about like the thrill of, you know, like committing a crime or whatever, or, you know, like being able to control them or whatever, dude. Like, I just don't get it. Like, if you want you want to fucking commit a crime and get away with it, fucking go steal some shit. I don't know. But don't fuck a child, dude. That's just disgusting, man. And you know what, man? I pray that EDP. Look, dude, if that guy doesn't get help, lock him up for the rest of his fucking life, dude. That's the way I feel about it. Alright, so, from what I heard, EDP is staying with his sister. This was about a month ago when I heard this. And his sister lives in Cali or Nevada, so EDP, you better watch your fucking ass because I live in California, and if I find you, I'm gonna beat the well. He's a big ass motherfucker, but I'm gonna make sure he gets in trouble if I see his ass. But yeah, can you let me put myself in EDP's sister's husband's perspective? How the fuck do you think I would react if my girlfriend, had a brother that was in trouble and then decided to, you know, take him in? I'd be like, okay, well, that's cool, all right, bet. And then when he gets here, my sister's like, oh, by the way, he's a pedophile. He needs to lay low. Wait, what? You invited a pedophile into our house and you want him to stay here? Like, I understand that, you know, you want to look out for your family and your people and shit, but when they're in that type of trouble, you can't fuck with them like that. You can love them all you want to. You need to love them from a distance. When they in trouble like that ain't fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as I know, that's where EDP has been staying. I hope that his sister then got some sense about herself and kicked his black ass out. Like, for real, that is not fucking cool to be, because she's supporting him. She's supporting what he does. No, this motherfucker should say, hey, shame on you, Brian. I'm not letting you stay in my shit. You should think twice before you do that shit. For real, like, that is not cool. Alright, so in conclusion, I think it's safe to say that EDP445 has been the biggest, fattest joke that the world has ever seen. And if you doubt what I'm saying, think about it. His username, Eat That Pussy. Would you take a motherfucker seriously if his name was Eat That Pussy? What about the first video I saw from him back in 2016 or 17? I was in 11th grade the first time I watched EDP. And the first video I saw was called Flooded the Toilet in Chipotle. Are you going to take a guy seriously who made a video about him taking a shit in a fucking bathroom? Now, I'll be honest. When I was 16 and I saw it, I thought it was funny as fuck. But it's really not funny when you are a fucking, like, pedophile. Like, when we find out that's who you really are, all your funny ass content ain't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm very, like mad about that because EDP was my favorite YouTuber. I used to watch this guy all the fucking time. Like, that's why I'm making this video because, like, you don't see me making a video about R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck about R. Kelly. I never did. That's why I'm not making a video about him. I'm making a video about EDP because I used to actually like this guy. Now, I'm thankful that I didn't buy any of his merchandise. I was broke as fuck back when I was, like, watching YouTube all the time and shit, and I'm glad I didn't have any fucking money. Otherwise, I probably would have bought some of his merchandise. But now that I've gotten a bit more sense about myself, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with me? I should have stopped watching him before he got caught. Because the thing is that EDP, he was talking to minors like before he got caught. And it's kind of fucked up because it's like, bro, you made a mistake. People thought that the people who accused you were full of shit. That was your redemption. That was your second chance. And you fucked up. And you went out like a dumbass and tried... I'm sorry, hold on, man. I'm sorry, that was just kind of funny. I was just thinking about everything. It was kind of funny. But this guy, literally... I'm just trying to, like, make this make sense in my head. This guy drove out of town, even if it was down the street. This guy still drove somewhere, thought that he was finna... What is... In a fucking alley? Like, are you fucking shitting me, dude? Bruh, you knew that was a fucking setup. You even said it in the fucking messages. If this is a setup, it's not gonna be pretty. Oh yeah, it sure as fuck wasn't pretty, motherfucker. Yeah, now you're off of fucking social media. Even if your TikTok is popping, it ain't gonna be popping for long, motherfucker. Because you keep on fucking with that TikTok, you're gonna get your ass motherfucking lock up in motherfucking jail, bitch. Shit. But anyways, that's my video on the dawn of EDP445. I'm still to this day, I'm mad as fuck that he's gone, pretty much. In my opinion, he's fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. He's dead. He's 6 feet under, in my opinion. And it sucks that we won't ever have anybody as funny as him anymore. Like, just imagine if he never got caught. This guy would have been on fucking fire right now. Like, we got Dashy and all these other dumbass YouTubers that are funny, but EDP was definitely the funniest, and it sucks that he is just completely wiped out now. But I mean, shit, it was for the best, you know what I'm saying? We can't have any pedophiles on YouTube. We can't have any pedophiles at all, actually. So yeah, that's my take on the EDP445 situation, and that's it. I guess we're just gonna have to find another YouTuber that's just funnier. I guess maybe it'll be me. You never know.